What if I told you today that you could spend $25,945 getting an incredibly luxurious, modern, and RH style room? Or you could take my suggestions and only spend $2,448. And before you start to think that $2,000 is a lot of money, we are talking big ticket item, guys. Huge chandeliers that are 48 inches, beds, rugs, chairs. I am telling you right now, I am going to give you some secrets that are going to help you create a beautiful, modern, and luxurious look that has that RH kind of style, but we are going to do it for literally a tenth of the price. If that sounds like something that you are really into, because I know I am, make sure you hit subscribe because we're gonna have more content like this coming out to you very soon. But for now, let's jump in because the proof is in the pudding, and I'm gonna show you these specific items, and I'm gonna share with you exactly how to get them and where to find them, as in Amazon. Let's jump in. First, let's start off with a really good rundown of these items, what they are, how much they cost, and I'm gonna share with you the ones that I have in here instead. So let's start with the curtains in the room. The curtains are absolutely gorgeous, and if you go to RH, you're gonna spend $360 getting a beautiful velvet curtain that is 50 by 108, or you can buy the ones that I have bought and get them for only $29.67. You could also go and buy the Ines chair for $1,460, or you can buy the Safavia Sammy for only $466. You could also buy the Contoured Lines Art for $1,460 each, $1,460 each. I've got 4 of these in my room, guys. Well, not this one, mine. Yeah, okay. That's insane, okay? We're gonna get into it, but let me just give you the numbers first, okay? Mine, I bought it at Target, and I filled them with art prints from Amazon, and I did that for $51.33 a piece. Next up, you could buy the Ellipse wool rug from RH for $6,660, or you could buy the Amazon rug that I have in my room for $447. You could buy the metal dovetail mirrors. Those are $2,130 a piece, or you could buy the ones that I bought off of Amazon for $219. We're getting into big ticket items here, guys. The Revel chandelier from RH is a whopping $4,930. I found mine on Amazon. It was originally $639. They always have a coupon. They always have a coupon if it is in stock, and I only paid $424 for mine. You could also buy the shampoo pivoting spotlight for $495. It's one of my favorite things they have at RH, a little underlighting, create a little ambient effect in the room, $495. Or you could go to Amazon and get a light that does the exact same job for a whopping $14.49. That can't be real. You're looking at my numbers thinking, what? Must have written that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay. Next up, we've got the Madeira shelter bed for $8,130. I did not make this up, okay? $8,130. Or you could buy the Amazon bed that is $749. Next up, I've got these beautiful pillows on my bed. You could buy similar pillows at RH for a whopping $260 a piece, plus the down insert, $60 a piece. Or you could buy mine, which are on Amazon. The pillowcase itself is only $9.99, and the insert itself is only $38. It's a little bit of a splurge because it's down. Gonna be so worth it. Most people just assume that because the numbers are so high that they cannot create a similar look. That's the problem, and that's what we need to fix today. So let me take you around and get you closer up to each of these items and show you exactly how I did this. All right, let's start off with this big ticket item, the chandelier. This is the Revel chandelier. $4,930 for the RH one, or if you buy it with the coupon, you're gonna end up around $400 on Amazon, just depending on what their coupon is of the moment. But every time I have linked to it, they've had the coupon on it, and I was able to get a coupon when I bought mine. I had this huge ceiling to fill, and so I really wanted to go substantial on my lighting. So this is the 48-inch. You may not need this size, so you could even spend so you might be able to spend even less, right? You may not need a 48-inch. Or if you have a really big 2-story family room, you might be looking for a light and not know what to do. Look at this one, okay? Because I don't know about you, but I've been waiting to fill these rooms with really big chandeliers for years and just thinking, I'll have to sell a kidney or a kid. Oh, we'll have to go without a car. I don't know, guys. Like, it's so unreasonable to imagine spending this kind of money on just one piece in your room that it does make it feel like it's not possible, but this is proof that you can find something that looks so similar to that and create that oversized chandelier effect, even if you want to go shop at Amazon. While we're standing here, let's talk about the mattress. You can go to RH and spend $30,260 to be precise on their this spring Westminster mattress. Or you could go with today's video sponsor, which is Birch Living. And I'm telling you right now, these guys are amazing. You can buy their king size bed. It is 25% off right now. Plus you get 2 free pillows if you use my link down below. My Birch mattress is incredible. That savings, use it for a vacation. Go retire early. Go buy yourself a car. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, you will absolutely love the Birch mattress. I've now owned mine for almost a year, and it has been a life-altering experience for me, and I'm not over exaggerating. I was having so much back pain. I realized after I switched out my mattress that it was my mattress. Birch mattress arrived at my door. We could easily unwrap it ourselves. It inflates instantaneously, and it is incredible. It immediately changed everything for me. Apparently I'm not the only one, because 79% of people who had back pain prior to getting their Birch mattress found relief in their mattress. Guys, that's a lot of people. Not only that, but 93% of customers would recommend Birch to their friends and family. I saw an instantaneous improvement in my sleep. 87% of people who have switched to a Birch mattress have found their sleep improved immediately. And I don't know about you, but I'm a cranky pants when I have not slept, and it just there's so many studies out about the effects of not sleeping well on our mental health, our physical health. It's just ridiculous how important it is to get a good night's sleep. So why did I choose a Birch in the first place? Well, there are a lot of reasons. First of all, Birch mattresses are made with organic cotton, organic wool, 100% natural latex. There's no off-gassing. And if you're like me and you want to go for the Birch Luxe natural mattress, you'll get the premium upgrades like that pillow top that is so soft on this thing. I love it. As if all of that is not enough, you get a 100-night sleep trial with your Birch mattress. You get a 25-year warranty. You also get free shipping in the US. And the best part is if you use my link, birchliving.com/Valentina, it's gonna save you 25% off with their extended Labor Day sale. It'll also get you 2 free pillows. So I've had such a life-altering experience with my Birch mattress. I think that it's absolutely incredible. I think you're gonna absolutely love it as well. So I will leave all the details linked down below for you to check out. And thank you again to Birch Living for being our video sponsor. Let's talk about some big ticket items in this room. The bed is usually the biggest expense in the room. RH1 is a whopping $8,130. That is so much money, right? It's so much money. For most people, that's more than the budget for the entire room, let alone just one piece in the room. To get my bed from West Elm for around $17.99, I absolutely love this bed. One of the things I will say is it is really sturdy. There's no wobbling. Some of the beds that I've bought that were a lot less expensive just over time started to deteriorate. It comes with really nice high quality slats. And for me, it was worth spending just a little bit more to get a bed this nice. I will say, however, that I also have now seen that Amazon has the bed that looks very similar to this, even made with the boucle, and you can get that one for only $7.49. Now let's talk about the pillows, because you guys know I love velvet pillows. I'm such a fanatic. I love them. You guys know I love to create a modern and luxurious feel in the home, and I talk about the velvet pillows literally nonstop. I think it's like one of the best ways to create a more luxurious look in your home, and also putting the down insert in it. I like the fact that these are machine washable, whereas the ones from RH, you're supposed to dry clean them, guys, okay? So, yeah, oops. That's a lot of extra work and a lot of extra dollars. The pillows only come in one size, so you're stuck with the 22 by 22, okay? That's all they're gonna offer you. If it happens to be the size that you want, it all works out just fine, but you're gonna be paying $260 a piece. You end up paying a lot more money for the RH pillows than you are for this one, which is a whopping $9.99. You just pull these babies off, throw them in the wash. I gotta be honest with you, I've only had to wash maybe one or two because they really just don't get dirty. They stay clean. We mush them, we sit with them, we live with them. Half the time we sit in bed. We always have our kids in bed. We're like, let's have pizza in bed, and we'll just hang out in bed and watch, you know, TV and eat spaghetti or whatever. So, I mean, we're like the worst. We're not careful with anything in the house, but it all just really holds up to use, and these are absolutely amazing. Let's chat about these mirrors behind me, because I think you can get the effect that is the reason I think this is so good, and that is that you get the light reflecting back from the door and also the window across the room. Well, not on this one, but on the other side. You know what I'm saying. I love this look. I've been really pleased with adding the mirrors over the nightstands. I think it's a great trick that creates this beautiful and modern and luxurious feel in your home. But if you want to go to RH, which is where I started looking, because I was like, ooh, their mirrors are so pretty. They are, but they are so expensive. And I'm like, I don't mind investing in something that I'm gonna touch, that I'm gonna feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might spend a little bit more, say, on the bed. But something that's gonna be hanging on the wall, I'm kind of like, this is where I really want to save. So I started doing some research for the metal dovetail, which is 26 by 48. It is a whopping $2,130 a piece, okay? So you're over $4 grand for 2 mirrors to go over your bed. I don't know about you, that feels crazy. I just feel like that just feels like, just no. It's just a hard pass. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. That's just the truth. But you could look at somewhere like Amazon and find the mirrors that I have up here. These are 28 by 60. So I actually like the fact that these are a lot taller and go all the way, almost all the way up to the ceiling here. These were only $219 a piece. We're getting down and dirty, guys. Okay, we're getting down at least, all right? We're down here, we're checking out this rug. Now, I have to tell you, I have oohed and awed over the rugs at RH for years. I think they have some of the most beautiful rugs I've ever seen. And I really love looking at them in the catalog. I love looking at how they're handmade and the finest wools and silks and all these things. And then I get to the price and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've had my eye for years on the Ellipse wool rug, $6,660. Well, in enters the Sofavia rug. Now, I originally bought mine off of Amazon. It keeps selling out. These prices are for the 9x12. So either way, you could save yourself a little bit of money if you don't need such a big rug for your room. But for me, you guys hear me say all the time, I want to upsize the rug, go as big as possible. It really makes the room look a lot bigger, right? So I needed to take my own advice, and I wanted something that had that luster, that silky wool feel to it. So I found this collection by Sofavia. It's their Himalaya collection. And this rug for a 9x12 was only $449. I mean, what? Oh, sorry, actually $447. Look at my paper, $447. I mean, look, we even saved $2 extra, okay? This is insane. This is actually a wool rug, and it is so soft and beautiful under your feet. And everyone's like, oh, wool, you know, they're hard to clean. Guys, we have cleaned these rugs over and over. We've got the little green machine from Amazon. If you don't have that, you need to buy one because that's gonna save you a lot of money because you can use it on your rugs, your upholstery. We use it up the stairs, like on the carpet. I mean, we use it on everything and it's really, really good. This one, I can show you. The thickness on this is insane. It's insane, right? But you really can save a lot of money and get a rug like this and still get the same look and feel of those RH rugs. So yeah, the choice is yours. All right, we find ourselves in one of my absolute favorite corners of the house, and this is this gorgeous chair. Now I have to tell you, I actually had an RH chair here and it's beautiful velvet, but I just wanted to try something a little bit more kind of contemporary, a little bit more modern feeling, something that felt just a little bit fresh. And so instead of buying the RH chair the second time around, I got lucky because the first time I did buy it at the outlet, but I was ready for something different. And so this time around, I decided to look elsewhere. So if you want to look at a chair like the Ines chair that has a very similar feel to this one, you will be spending a whopping $1,460, $1,460 for one of your lounge chairs. And I have to be honest, that's one of their cheaper lounge chairs actually. But this chair, this is actually the Pullman, and it is a little bit more expensive. It was $799. I was given this chair by All Modern for a collaboration that I did with them on Instagram, and I love this chair. I'm gonna leave this one linked up for you. You could also buy the Sammy chair, also by Sofavia, for $466. Now, while we're sitting here, let's chat about the artwork, because that is the number one thing you guys ask about whenever I do a tour of my bedroom. I bought these for $50 off of Target, and they were out of stock for forever, but they are back in stock. I bought some little art prints off of Amazon, and for a set of 6, they were around $7. So basically it's like $1.33 for each of the prints. So $51.33 for one of these pieces. Or you could buy a similar piece at RH and spend $1,460. I'm like, is that really the same? Is it really the same price as the chair? I mean, am I just like, yeah, no, $1,460, $1,460. I'm checking my notes, guys. $1,460 for the art pieces. That's per piece. So you are well over $4,000. Even if you do the member pricing, it's gonna cost a small fortune. For me, I'm perfectly happy with these from Target, and I will leave them linked up for you because it's amazing. I think this art piece, the little print inside, it may be sold out at the moment, but if you wanna look at my art category on Amazon, again, I have pieces that come with frames on them, or you can also buy the prints to go in the picture frames. There's a lot of options on Amazon and they are amazing. We've got one more piece in this room that I saved a fortune on. Can you guess what it is? Ooh, actually I've got two. Oh, yeah, okay. So I don't know if you can feel the difference. Hang on, let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so without the light, you can see the corner gets instantaneously darker. So originally, we actually saw these lights at the RH gallery. Jack spotted them. He's really into the lighting, which is actually really helpful to have somebody that kind of just geeks out over the lighting. And so he was like, oh, he's like checking it out because he was thinking we might buy a light from RH. At the time when we looked, this is what they had in the showroom. So now they sell a similar light for $498, and you have to still pay $28 for the bulb. But for us, this was only $14.49 on Amazon, and so you'll see that it's very dark, and then adding that little ambient light back here, look at the difference it makes. It's a huge difference. Let me set it back. All right, so literally all we did is plug it in and sit it on the floor. We use these behind the sofas, definitely behind the sectional. We use them behind plants and trees. You can really create an incredible ambient feeling, which is one of the things that RH is so good at. They really just make the whole room feel so cozy and inviting, and it really just feels, as my kids said last night at dinner when all the lights were on and it felt like fancy is what they called it. They said it felt fancy because we had all the lights on and they were dimmed. And I'm like, literally all this is just turning on the lights and then dimming the bulbs and then adding a little bit of uplighting to strategically create that sort of ambiance in a room. So you can do this for a fraction of that designer price. Finally, let's chat about the curtains, because I've definitely had clients who wanted to spend the money on the RH curtains and they spent a small fortune. Some of them have the budgets and they don't care. They're just gonna buy those and they're completely fine with that. But it is $360 per panel at RH for one of their velvet curtains. And in this room, I have 6. I personally bought mine off of Amazon for $29.67. Okay? A huge savings on these. I've got 6. I did the math, and if you buy those RH curtains, it's gonna cost you $2,160. But instead, I decided to buy mine on Amazon, and these came up at $178.05 for all 6 of these panels, and I just love them. They black out the room. We're talking all the bells and whistles on these. You are not giving up good quality on these. They're absolutely amazing. And the RH ones, they don't have pleating at the top either. They are just like this. So why not grab these from Amazon and save yourself some serious money? So clearly I love to do a lot of shopping, and Amazon has so many things. They've really gotten so many more things in, like the bed and the chair. There's a lot of things now that weren't even there even a couple years ago. They've really gotten to have a lot of stuff on there. So if you're not following my Amazon storefront, I would definitely check that out. We do live events every Saturday. You can watch them even if you're not available to be there live. You can actually watch them afterwards and check out the playlist there. So I love to save money, and I also have bought some RH pieces, and I've got a few secrets and some hacks that I've used over the years that have helped me to buy my RH pieces for a lot less. I have a whole video about that. I will leave a link for you down below. You might also want to check out the RH playlist if you just want to get some really good inspo. My favorite thing was going out to San Francisco and going and seeing their contemporary collection. That video is loaded with beautiful rooms and ideas and inspiration. And I hope that I've proven today that if you love that look and you just don't have the budget or you don't want to spend that money, there are ways to get around it, beautiful ways to create these spaces to just feel amazing, luxurious, modern, and so designer, but you can do it on a budget. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Thank you again for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.